The following program was paid for by Southern American Media. Fox 30 welcomes you to Meridian's favorite TV personalities and three-time CMA nominees for Broadcast Personality of the Year. Welcome to Mornings with Scotty Ray and Debbie.
Kind of warm outside. Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie, and it's 72 right now, Odie.
Man, it feels good out there, and I wore a shirt, and I've got to practice some ironing, and I look like I got a turtleneck or something because that thing's so
What is
big
that,
up
turquoise? Is that what that is?
there. I think so.
Okay.
I like the color, but
I
the
didn't say I
neck,
didn't. I was just teasing you about that thing.
maybe I
You don't
asked
like
my wife to help me because I didn't do much of a good job on this.
You know, and I've got this thing about collars. I do not like a shirt that doesn't have the buttons that keep your collar. I don't like anything that'll fly.
Well, I mean, you're getting a big win, and that dude to take off.
Yep. It is courthouse day if anybody's wanting to go down and sit and watch as the young ladies try to make it in the courthouse with their dress not being wrapped around their head. Gust of 25 miles an hour is expected at the courthouse. Just wanted to point that out if you're going to make that dash in
In case you ain't got nothing else to do.
Yep, it passes the time.
Yeah, get a coffee. They got park benches out there.
Play checkers. Here she come.
That's it. I'll meet you down there at 8:30.
It is funny because everybody tries to hold on, and next thing you know, it's gone. It's kind of like your umbrella when it's trying to catch that inside out. Well, one of the big news headlines of this morning is the situation at West Lauderdale Elementary. Now, we want to point out before we say this that all things are safe. Law enforcement is well aware of what has gone on and the threat that has been made. This would have been to West Lauderdale Elementary. Am I correct on that?
I think it's elementary. I think they're looking at both of them. I think it was mainly for the middle school.
Yeah, middle school. You're right.
And so, you know, the law enforcement's going to be out there. They're going to up the security that's going to be out there. My grandson goes there. He's going. Talking to my daughter, and I said, look, everything's going to be fine. So they're well aware of this, and they've taken ultimate precautions for this. So.
The statement that we got from the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office a few moments ago said a student reported to West Lauderdale School Administration that another student had allegedly made a threat to harm others at the school. The school administration contacted the Sheriff's Department, and using established protocol, the student has been identified, parents have been notified, and the allegation is being investigated. As stated, the school administration will have extra police there today from the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department to ensure safety for everyone.
That's right. Not just the students, the teachers, everybody that's involved. So our law enforcement officers, our Sheriff's Departments do a great job.
But it still shakes you up when something, and it just goes to show that no matter where in America, things like this can happen in our little small community as well as what we watch in other places. But thankfully, and we have to give kudos to the student that saw this and reported it. That's how things like this get stopped. If you see it, say something.
You know, it's amazing that it's not just these students at the school, but this goes for the general public of Meridian, Lauderdale County. If you see something, say something, and it can get stopped. And it's going to take adults with the gumption that this teenager had to get some of this activity in Meridian, Lauderdale County stopped.
Now, this does not apply if you get older and you're married and you go, this is the worst cornbread I've ever eaten in my life. It doesn't work out. We just want to warn you there that your life will be miserable for the next 3 months if you do this.
Some things you just keep to yourself. You better get you another glass of milk and wash it down.
What was that song by the Georgia Satellites? Keep your hands to yourself. Yep.
Until she owns you.
That's right. All it takes is one piece of wedding cake and it's all over for you. I know you're sitting there going, well, that can't be true, but it is. We'll ask our special guest here in just a little while if truth is that. Women kind of just lead the household, don't they?
Well, yeah.
They take over.
I wear the pants in my family. I'm told which ones to wear. But
you wear them.
I wear them.
There you go. Good morning. We do hope your day is starting out well. Another big event in America that is happening is Donald Trump has landed in New York City. As they get ready for the Manhattan trial today, what will become of this, we don't know. We do know that no cameras are going to be allowed in the courtroom, nor will there be a mugshot taken. There will be fingerprints.
Everybody knows who he is.
Oh, kind of hard to miss.
He's well known on that part there. Why is there no cameras in the courtroom? because they know they don't have nothing on this man, and I hope they just elected him president of the United States 2024.
You know, most analysts are saying all this is going to do is propel him to the top due to all of this. We don't know for sure, but that's the street talk anyway.
Well, you know, when he ran, all these news companies kept going and talking to him. And he had so much TV time.
Oh, yeah, it was free.
It was free.
He didn't
have to pay for advertisement. And they're doing the same thing. Plus, they're showing their true colors. And, hey, let's see where this is going to take him. I hope it propels him to the top.
We'll see. Now, another incident that happened last night is you were just about asleep just before 10 o'clock. And let's go here and pull this up so we can get a picture of this. And this would come in on Highway 19, right down from Walmart. Let's make this a little bit bigger and a little tad blurry. But as you can see, the Meridian Police Department showed up in full force. There is an alleged robbery that took place there. Now, we'll know more about this later today, but roughly around 10 p.m., a call was made to 911 that a robbery had just happened. That's all we know at this point. We're asking for more details from the Meridian Police Department. Hopefully, we'll get that. We do know that no one was harmed.
Yeah, and I hate it because that's a store that if I need something late at night, that's where I'm going because it's close. And, well, now they close early, and so you can't blame them.
No. We'll let you know what becomes of this if any more comes out of the talk of this. And I ran up on this, some of your folks. There's something big in Lauderdale County. I know there's been a lot of folks going, how can I help the folks that are in Rolling Fork, Amory, Mississippi, and your team is teaming up to help with this.
Yeah, so this is, it's come out. We got this finalized working with John Pace with the Moose Lodge. He was, for years, he was with the Vital and Blood, and that's where we got a good relationship, and it kind of moved off into this and trying to help these people up in Rolling Fork, a.k.a. Rolling Stone, so y'all know what we're talking about. But what do they really need? Water. They've got plenty of water. They've got a lot of your normal stuff that people get during the storms. But what they really need, diapers. All size diapers. We got to take care of the kids. Ladies' hygiene products, trash bags.
Toilet papers.
Toilet paper.
They prefer Charmin.
That's right. No John Wayne.
Yeah.
So don't get too
baby
cheap
wipes and
baby
paper
wipes, lighter fluid, dish detergent, cereal and stuff for the babies, stuff that you really don't think about.
Right.
So you can bring that to our office. You can take it to the Moose Lodge, or you can take it to Quality
Collision Center. So one of those, we're trying to get this done by the end of April 26th. We want to try and head out with a huge trailer full of stuff. So get with us and bring this stuff out. If you want to make a cash donation, you can. If you don't want to make a cash donation, if you'll get some, now look, everything's gone, so you can't just get a Walmart gift card, but go get a Visa gift card for $25 or something. You can spend that anywhere.
You can spend that anywhere, and we can give those out. So we'd rather have $25 increment Visa cards than we would have cash to give to these people.
A little easier to keep up with on top of everything.
It is. It really is. So reach down in your heart, and if you feel the need for it, get up with us.
Yeah, be glad to have that any way that you can help. And there has been tons and tons of people wanting to know how they could help.
Yep.
As we begin this morning, already 9 minutes after the hour, coming up, we're going to find out all about mortgage. And we got a singer, I think.
We've got a singer.
She has big. You know what she was humming in the parking lot?
What's that?
It was all I could do to keep from crying.
Ooh, and I thought she was going to bless us with some.
No, she's into some music. David Allan Coe this morning.
A little bit of both. David Allan Coe, and then we're going to finish it with a good gospel ending.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Y'all join in again.
Virgie Palmer is coming up next, joining us from Citizens. We'll find out what she's got on her mind in just a moment as we begin our day. Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 invites you by to take a look at a brand new product they've got. Odes, ATVs, and UTVs. These side-by-sides range from 800 to 1,000 cc's, and they come with heat or air. Whether you're doing work around the farm or hunting, they've got the unit just for you to keep warm or cool, depending upon that Mississippi and Alabama day. Swing by for a test drive today at Freeman Tractor. See coleslaw, buttermilk, and don't forget you can meet their newest employee, Eggplant. That's Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. If you're an outdoorsman, Garrett's Outfitters is the place to head to in Meridian. They have a complete line of gloves to keep your hands warm in these cold mornings, toboggans to block that wind, and America's favorite Carhartt, from the rugged overalls to slacks and shirts. Work boots and mud boots as well. Browse around the gun accessories and a complete line of just about any gun. Protect your investment, your guns, with one of the many Browning gun safes they have to choose from. For the outdoorsman in your family, it's Garrett's, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Have you been in an auto accident? Call Will Parker. Get the help you deserve. Call Will Parker. Don't settle for less and know your rights. Call Will Parker. Call or go online at parkerfirm.net. Call your Meridian lawyer, Will Parker.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie, and of course, as we mentioned, we had a special guest coming in the studio.
Yeah.
Let's do a close-up. Let's go ahead and hit camera 2. Oh, there she is. Good morning.
Good morning.
She looks better than we do.
Yes, she does. Virgie Palmer, how in the world are you doing today?
It's a great day.
Got her lipstick on, pearls. She got all dutied up for us.
Yeah, she fixed up to come up in here.
Absolutely.
So is it true that you really love David Allen Coe?
That's negative.
Negative? It's the perfect country western song.
That's not really what I said.
It was so famous he had to go back and write a second verse in that song because it didn't mention anything about drinking or mama or trains.
Yeah.
But you did, as you and I were talking, you do a little gospel music, as I joked around. You do that for church, or do you go out and do this for events? What do you do?
Well, as I've gotten older, I do less events, but I do love to sing for the Lord. And I love to sing in church, and used to sing in weddings and funerals, etc. But gospel music, contemporary Christian, absolutely.
So what is your favorite hymn to sing? Let me ask that. What is it? Do you have a particular one?
I love How Great Thou Art.
Oh, that was. Do you ever hear Elvis do that?
Ooh, yes.
Woo.
Yes.
That's one of my favorites.
That is a great song. So tell us what brings you out and about this morning. What are you doing?
Well, absolutely what you mentioned earlier. I'm with Citizens National Bank, and I am a mortgage lender. One of the things that I love to do is help people become first-time homeowners. And that's one of the dreams I had, years ago that, a lot of times we just don't know a whole lot about it. And so we go, we want to buy a house.
Yeah.
And then we don't know really how to prepare for that. So that's something I really get to help people better understand how they get to prepare when they get super excited and see that perfect home out there with that sign in their front yard.
And I stumbled up, and I remember talking to Neil and saying, I think I want to do this. And he come out to my office. We sat down and talked about it and devised a plan, and here we are.
Yes. Neil's great, by the way, one of my coworkers for sure. A lot of times people really don't understand what does it take to get into a home. And, one of the things I've learned by speaking to just educators is there's not a lot of education around credit. And building credit, is important because that really impacts you.
They really don't tell you much about that in school, of what the real world is like and what you got to do. And they really need a class on this.
Well, it's just cash. Cash is king. I paid cash for everything. I bought this with cash. I did that with cash. And now everything is credit.
And then you come up one day and you have nothing. If you do that, then you go to buy something. They go, well, you ain't got any credit. But I don't owe anybody.
I said, I own everything I got, and you're wanting me to get credit? But it definitely goes around.
And you're the lady that, kind of makes it happen.
Yes. And I believe it or not, there are so many people that buy with cash. Mm-hmm. Or, when events happen in our world, they'll want to go take their cash out of the bank and put it in a can in the backyard or under their bed mattress or whatever. And, super important when you're thinking about buying that home is, if you don't have any trade lines, is what we actually call them, or credit cards or, a car loan or things of that nature, you really want to get prepared because we've got to have something like that to help you with your mortgage loan.
So it's better to set this up than wait and go, I found the house I want, and then you go to the bank. It takes a little bit longer than you thought it did. So get ahead of the curve. Is that the word?
Absolutely. So, how many people have heard about interest rates lately?
Yeah,
Oh,
big
yeah.
topic.
Okay, and we really were in a low rate environment the last couple of 3 years, and now they're rising. So like a home that somebody was really interested in last year, they might not be able to buy this year just because the rates had gone up. Well, the interest rates really are impacted by your credit scores. So you really want to work to build those up and get those a little higher for sure.
All right, well, how do we get in touch with you? Where do you go? What do you do? How's all this done?
Yes, well, thank you for asking. So Citizens National Bank, and I work in the downtown banking center on the 3rd floor in the mortgage department. Virgie Palmer. I have a direct line, but you can always call the main office and ask for me, and I'll be glad to walk you through any of your questions. One thing I really want to mention is for first-time home buyers, our bank has been blessed for the last 4 or 5 years to receive grant money. And that's important because sometimes people really haven't saved for their down payment and their closing costs. And a lot of times people realize at the last moment, I need some money to get into a home. So if they can qualify for the down payment assistance funds, that could help them with their down payment and closing costs.
But downtown Meridian, y'all got several locations also around town too, don't you?
Absolutely. We actually are 27 branches strong in the state of Mississippi, and we love being a community hometown bank servicing our communities, and we're super involved. But in Meridian alone, we have branches on our west side of town, which is our West Meridian, if everybody's familiar with Marvin's.
Yeah.
And we have a branch over in North Meridian, which is close to the Hardys and the Winn-Dixie. We have our Bonita Lakes location, our downtown. We've got our medical branch. So we can service an individual anywhere.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. Spend a little time with us this morning. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank y'all for having me so much. I really appreciate it.
Always nice to see Virgie once again. And she really is going to sing for us next time, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking for the answer to the questions that are sure to come later today? What's for lunch or what's for supper? That answer is El Norte Mexican Restaurant with 3 convenient locations in Meridian. Whether you're in the mood for one of their delicious, authentic dishes or their famous fish tacos, or maybe it's their large drink selection that pique your interest. Remember, their combo meals are buy one, get one free every Tuesday from 3 p.m. till close. The Mariachi Band performs at their 22nd Avenue location the first Thursday of each month. We will see you at El Norte Mexican Restaurant, 22nd Avenue Heights, North Hill Street, and Highway 19 North.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
And as always, a big thank you to Rock House for helping us out there. Another big headline that is shaping is Clarke County, as we found out that a body has been found in Clarke County. And as we go to our friends at Clarke County Hot Topics, we get the picture of the scene there as police showed up.
Yeah, this was something. I got a couple of phone calls last night. Are y'all going out there? We're not, because we just redeveloped a dive team. We've had a dive team, but we've really redesigned it and got it back going. So I said, no, we hadn't been called out for this, but I don't know many details that surrounds this at this time.
We wait for more information from Sheriff Todd Kemp, Clarke County, about this, possibly somebody missing involved with this, and we'll let you know as we know more about this. We don't know, as Odie said, know a whole lot, but we'll wait for details on this. But a body was found. There's no threat to the community at this point that we're aware of. So we'll let you know as soon as more information is released on this. Again, that's Clarke County is where this happened at, in the Enterprise area.
Yeah, it was North Enterprise, I believe. But yeah, there's no danger to anybody or anything. But
That's the first thought that pops in your head is, oh boy, something has gone wrong.
Yeah.
Now, as we get to, and let me pull this up from last, have we got talent?
Whew. Now this girl right here has a good voice. It was real soft, but she's got a good voice.
But she just couldn't compete. Let's be honest about it.
But when you walk out there and it's like, I've got to sing beside her and Miss Holly.
Yeah. Holly Brand of Meridian has advanced on the voice. Let's pull this up. This is the scene as Kelly Clarkson makes the announcement.
You both did incredible, but the winner of this battle is Holly. It was a hard decision between Katie Beth and Holly because they're 2 completely different paths, right, that I would have taken. The reason why...
So, is Blake regretting this yet?
Oh, yeah. You know he is.
Now, I don't know a lot about this show, but did I see somebody steal somebody from someone? Can Holly be stolen?
No,
She cannot?
She cannot be stolen. So there was two choices, and I don't know this 100%.
Okay.
But, so on that deal there, if each one of them's got one time,
Okay.
she picks Holly to win this. If she really thought that other girl was real good, she could have saved her and moved her to another round, or one of the other judges could have stole her.
Yeah, nobody
And
did that.
nobody stole her. I think there was two girls that got up and sang, and both of them were outstanding. And they said this one right here won, and the other girl, you could tell she was like, well, I tried. And then it was like, yeah, but you were real good. You're going on.
And let's be honest,
weird.
but I think you and I would make great judges on this show or any talent show.
Look,
Because,
you just asked those kids down at Central Methodist Church.
they like us.
Yes, I think we'd be awesome. We might have to start our own.
The little dude that I think it was Blake, who I think he told a huge fib to that he could sing country, that I watched a couple before that. That guy could not sing country. I mean, he may be a nice guy, but singing "I Told You So" by Randy Trey, I didn't feel it. The key to a country song is you gotta live it.
You do, and there was some on there.
He didn't
if
paint a
y'all
picture
watched
at
it.
all.
No, yeah, you've got to be able to sing it. And there was two that, and I can't remember who they were. But when they sang, I looked at Amy and I said, neither one of them are singing this from the heart and the mind. They are trying so hard,
And they
to
just-
get everywhere, and it just didn't sound right.
I mean, let's go back as we touched base on David Allan Coe just a little bit. I believed David Allan Coe when he sang, well, I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. You feel it, but I did not, honestly, I did not feel that from that little guy who done his best. When Randy sang it, you lived that moment of he's wanting to come on back home, and she wouldn't let him.
You just sit there and it's like, okay, I've been there, I've done that, I've experienced that feeling before.
And when Randy Travis sang "The Reasons I Cheat," I mean, I was with Randy all, and I've said this before. Randy, I wanted Randy to cheat on her because she'd done him so bad.
Yeah.
He painted the picture. She just done him up. His boss was ugly to him at work. He didn't have no choice but to go out to a honky tonk and find some old girl.
Well, so you've got the voice. They do a lot of these tryouts.
Yeah.
And then the ones who can sing come to the show. So you don't see a lot of people who think they can sing. But then there's that other one that comes on. It's not
That stands out.
AGT or something like that. And they bring anybody in there and sing in front of three judges. You can tell there's a lot of people out there that think they can sing
Mama told him so.
and they can't sing. It's
Mama
kinda
told him
like,
they were wonderful.
yeah, oh, you can do anything you want to do. No, you can't.
Anita says Holly is just killing it, and this puts her to the next round.
Yeah, this is
And so
what do they call it? The knockout round?
maybe that's where she's going to.
I think so. This was they went head to head, which I don't know. I don't really like that part anyway because it's like a duet, and you've got to make the song sound good, but
Right.
outdo your partner.
Right.
And then the next one, I'm not sure what the next one is.
They got a bunch of names, but Holly's up on this next
But
event.
she's
We'll
up
talk to
there.
Holly and find
That's
out what
right.
it's going to be. But the girl
Yeah.
is doing one. I've never heard that song that they sang last night.
Me neither. And did you see one of the other? No, my mama told me, you better find something to do. Cause
No,
y'all-
we cannot
you can't
sing.
We don't try to.
No, we just hum along with David Allan Coe.
Yeah, well, I might throw some willing now, because I can only sing like that. But
No, we can't sing.
No.
Even look, when I finally found out that I could not sing, I was in the Scuba United Methodist Church. Dr. Crickard was leading Bible school, and she said, "Scotty Ray, come over here." She said, "I need you to read this part. Stay away from them over there singing. Don't do it.
Yeah.
We're going to let John Lyle go over there, and he's going to sing, and you stay over here." And I learned right then that it wasn't for me.
you can be the MC, but you're not going
That's-
to be the singer.
That's where it all began, right there in the Scuba United Methodist Church.
Even Debbie says, yeah, we know. I got to say a good morning. I hadn't seen her because I hadn't looked. Jennifer, good morning. Thank you for your help yesterday. Very nice. And I told her, I said, I got to give you a shout out tomorrow.
Well, there you go. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And let's talk about beauty that's right here in Lauderdale County. Boy, I'm telling you what, let's pull up a picture because y'all ain't going to believe this as we come here. Let me hit this button here. Collinsville.
We can get them to sing and we can get them to look.
Whew. This is Miss Mississippi USA, crowned Saturday night. Sydney Russell, all the way from Collinsville, Mississippi. What an honor this is. She goes on, and this could lead up to Miss USA and then lead on to the what is it, Miss Universe?
Yes.
Wow. Is she not gorgeous?
She is gorgeous. You know, we've had...
here she is with Holly and Lexi. And then I want to say, here's another picture over here.
Yeah.
Just absolutely perfect. So...
Yeah, we've had Susan Aiken.
Yeah.
We've had Camille Gilliland. We've had... Y'all come on.
You got some more names there.
Well, I know both of those other two. That's why.
What was your prom date? What was her name?
She wasn't Miss America.
She wasn't Miss America.
I hope she's not watching.
Marion Mobley, of course, came from this great state of Mississippi. There's a lot of beauty here, and we wanted to congratulate Sydney. That is a true big honor for her to get to that, and we can't congratulate enough on that. I mean, from Holly and all of this going on, we got great things. Todd Tillman, wherever he is this morning, he's floating around somewhere, representing us good.
Oh yeah, and I mean, he's killing it. He really is.
Dawn tells us that she sings so bad that the dogs even run from her.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, I am horrible at it.
Ricky, what's going on this morning?
Ricky's
brother?
up and at 'em.
Look at there.
Now, another thing that has happened in the community, and we'll briefly touch on this as we go here to the scene here. This is what, happens a lot. Well, there's a sign missing. They're trying to put it back. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department has let us know, as we look at the headlines of what has gone on this, 2 juveniles, an investigation into stolen signs have happened throughout the county.
Yeah.
What was it, near $5,000?
Yeah, $4,800 or something like that.
And the big thing about signs being taken is when emergency responders are trying to find the home of someone that needs help, a fire, whether it be somebody that the ambulance is trying to get there, the signs are gone.
You know, I had somebody ask me about, well, if you live in that area that you're responding to, you ought to know where that road is. You're right. If it's in Sucalina, I know where that road is. But if I'm responding to Bailey to back them up, I may not know exactly where that road's at. And vice versa. Somebody in Bailey may not know. It's a big word. Exactly. Yeah, it is.
Versa.
2 of them combined, and it's compound. Well, and I went to West Lauderdale. So it could cause a danger.
And at dark, everything looks different, too.
Oh, yeah. People will not put numbers on your mailboxes, and then they wonder, well, what took y'all so long?
And, you know, that's the way it looks. Big thank you to Al Davis for passing those pictures along. That was Wildcat Road where those signs were taken from. But it's a common thing that happens there, and this will go before the youth court. We'll see where all that goes. Again, minors dealing with this. It's already 7:28. Scotty Ray and Odie, as we start your day, we'll be right back with a whole lot more information. Y'all don't rush off.
That's right.
Patrick Allen Companies services and repairs all brands of overhead doors, residential and commercial. Our service technicians are factory trained and have over 125 years of combined experiences. At Patrick Allen Companies, we are not interested in being the biggest, just the best. We are just 4 miles south of Meridian on Highway 145. Patrick Allen Companies, safety, service, and satisfaction.
J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. And they even do work on motorcycles. With the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Well, as we talk about careers, you've heard us talking about MCC, where they can get you started in being a physical therapist.
You know, that's something that if you've ever been involved in a wreck and you needed therapy, or either you had a knee replacement, hip replacement, and you've got to go back through that therapy to get your old legs moving again, and teaching you how to walk, or teaching you how to dress yourself. Well, that's occupational, but physical therapist will get you and your motivation going, and you can make some good money at doing that. You can make a good life at doing that with feeling good about yourself, and you can do that and start your career right here at MCC.
Talk to them today. It's simple as making a call out there, and they'll fill in all the details at 484-8613. Visit them online. It's pretty simple. Meridian Community College. Just Google that. Or you can go on Facebook, Meridian Community College. You'll pull it up, be able to see everything that is offered there. Start a new career for you and your family. Make things better. That's what it's all about. And on top of all of that, you're going to help somebody, Odie.
That's right. And it's hospitals, nursing homes, outpatient, anywhere that you have someone that's got a need, you can go to it. You're not locked into one place. But you can really change someone else's life and your own.
Starts there at MCC. Linda Jane let us know that she can't sing, but that ain't never stopped her. Watching from San Antone this morning, we do appreciate that.
There we go. Thank you.
Singing makes you feel good, but most of us really and truly can't. I don't even like singing in my car. It's so bad.
I'll sing in the shower.
Singing in the rain. Good morning to Vicki Stewart. We're glad to see you there.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some people say good morning, and we've been slow on the gun saying good morning to everybody. We're not ignoring y'all. There's a lot going on.
That's right. Let's roll back the years of time and take a look at what happened in history. Now, this really and truly happened, they said. Over and over, he had this dream, and he went to his cabinet and said, I had this dream last night. And, well, what are we talking about? Abe Lincoln dreamed that he was assassinated.
He was clairvoyant.
But it really was. He described it to a T of what he saw.
If I'd have really thought it, I wouldn't have gone to the theater.
Me neither. He did, though.
He did.
And that's where it all happened there. But they say that truly was passed out there, that it was passed down, that did go on.
You know, what do you do then?
You know, Mississippi has such talent, as we were talking about. Holly and all these beauty queens that we've had here. Elvis came from here. Charlie Pride. The list goes on of Conway. Also, when it comes to the blues sides of things, Mississippi is the home of the blues.
It was born right here. Music started in Mississippi. I don't care what you say. Music come from Mississippi.
Muddy Waters.
And I tell you, and I'm going to bring in and throw a plug for the Max.
Yeah.
Go to the Max, and you can read about all these guys and listen to the music. And these guys are right here from Mississippi and started the worldwide musical scene.
Yeah, as LaWanda says, BB.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's some talent here. It just ain't us.
It just ain't us. We had to give it to somebody.
You ever met that annoying sales guy? Well, yes, I think we have. Let's go back. Anybody watch Bewitched?
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't even have any peace, but you remember Larry?
Larry, he was Darwin, isn't that his name?
Dorwood, what'd she call him? She called him everything. That was his boss.
That was his boss at the advertising company.
David White was his name. I never knew his real name, but
I didn't either.
Boy,
I've seen him in some old westerns.
He actually was the good guy, or the bad guy.
I think he was really neither. He wasn't a good or a bad. I think he was just there. A fill-in, yeah.
And Elizabeth Montgomery, you can't, as you look at these pictures, she was such a beautiful woman.
She was. I kept twinkling my nose.
You ever had a woman twinkle her nose at you?
No.
I'm just checking. You never know.
I put a twinkle in a woman's eye.
Ooh, have you now?
Yeah.
1944. And I think most of us will think back to the late 80s and early 90s and go, I remember that show. Anybody remember the name Craig T. Nelson?
And
he's having a birthday today.
You don't hear a whole lot about him at all.
Since that show went off, and the girl that played his wife, I ain't heard nothing out of him. Well, that's what we think. 1964, what was the number one song? My Heart Skips a Beat, as Buck Owen claimed the charts and was number one on this date.
Oh, Buck Owen.
And the Buckaroos. I'm a pickin' and you're what?
a grinning.
There you go. Don't miss out on that. 1965, and if you've never watched, he's been in a lot of movies, but boy, you want to talk about somebody that really played Sherlock Holmes good?
I love that movie. He did a great job.
Robert Downey Jr. was born on this date.
Man, he does a good job as Iron Man until they started battling characters and
it lost its.
I mean, look, it was already a superhero.
Right.
We get that, but it was.
But like you take Captain America, those first two shows to where, man, it was good.
Great.
And then I went through the other night, and one was on, and they were fighting these machines from outer space, and I thought, that ain't for me. I gotta go.
Well, I stopped that. We went.
Now I know
crazy.
that your sister and I guess you were forced to have to watch this.
Another one of those shows.
Yeah, there it was.
It was funny.
Nancy's having a birthday today. If you were a big fan of that show, remember wasn't her character's name Joe on the show?
And she showed up. I remember she was riding a motorcycle.
Wow. Don't know.
She was the tough one of the group.
The tomboy.
Yeah.
I never really saw her in another movie after that. I figured she'd end up on Lifetime, but no.
She's got to be on something.
Yeah.
If she was on Lifetime, Greg would know.
Back in 1968 on this date, America would mourn as the assassination of Martin Luther King happened on this day back in 1968. A sad day.
I wish we would take that speech and really go over it every year.
Yes.
And that's something that he put together that we all should sit down and read over and really look at what he was saying.
The I Have a Dream?
Yes.
That was a great speech. 1969, I'm telling you, I love this because it was full of adventure and they had gadgets that no one else had.
Oh, yeah. This was like the James Bond of the Wild, Wild West. And,
yep.
It was good.
Robert
really was.
Conrad, as they had their own train car, special agents of the government.
And, they made a remake of that. And what's the old
Will
guy?
Smith.
Will Smith. He was in it. Yeah.
But I still like the original.
I like the original.
Mr. Can you knock this battery off my shoulder? Anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Was it Ever Ready Batteries? Is that the brand?
I think it was Ever Ready.
Yeah. So, in case you missed that, Artemis and I forget the James and Artemis.
James and Artemis.
There you go, the Wild Wild West. Who remembers Petticoat Junction? It all ended today in 1970 as the last show would come on television tonight. Dang. Some 53 years ago? Yeah, 53 years ago it ended.
And I've watched a couple of remakes because there wasn't zero else on.
Right.
But, I mean, some of it's funny.
Some of it wasn't all that good.
No.
Yeah. 1971, we would have another show in tonight. I like this one a lot.
I do, too.
Hogan's Heroes came to an end.
That was just good all around.
Yeah, right before he made it to Family Feud. And let me get another kiss. Wait a minute, I missed that. Let's do that one more time in front of your husband.
Yeah.
Today, he wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Oh, no. No, that is not going to happen.
1974, Hank Aaron made news today. Why? He tied Babe Ruth's home run record.
And, that's a wooden bat.
Yeah.
And you can still knock the cover off a ball with a wooden bat. You're doing something good.
Who remembers 1977? He was really trying. He'd hang out with these this group of hippies there for a little while. He had a hit called Ruby, and today it would really change his career path because he went #1 with 400 acres and a bunch of kids to feed. Lucille went #1 on this date for Kenny Rogers. And that truly was the beginning of his country career. Daytime Friends and Nighttime Lovers.
Him and Dolly had a bunch of stuff.
Islands Up in the Streams.
That Lucille, it used to sing it a lot out at the racetrack. But it was always, you picked a fine time to leave me loose, Will.
I didn't realize they changed the word to it. Oh, there you go. I didn't want out there. Let's see some other things that happened on this day. 1979, and we would lose him at a very early age. Anybody remember Heath Ledger?
Yeah,
his last movie was something I'll never watch.
Yeah, and I kind of quit keeping up with him after that as well.
Yep, I just did that. We'll leave it at that. Y'all fill in the blanks on all that.
Y'all know what we're talking about.
Here we go. Let's go to 1986. This would end today. He really wanted this to be as popular as The General, but it never was. Kit just couldn't hang with it.
No. Now, he was smart because he could talk to you.
But
And he drove in the back of an 18-wheeler as a...
Right.
But that was it.
This car, why didn't they just go ahead and get a 69 Camaro or something like that to make it stand out? Have Kit talk to you from a 69. They went with that newer 82, 83 model. It just didn't fly. Anyway, 1987, what was the number one song? I remember seeing this movie. Wasn't it Mannequin that this was? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Starship went number one on this date. Did you watch that movie, Mannequin? Now, I don't want to talk about anybody, but if you're hanging out with dolls and talking to them, you might need to get a little therapy there.
There's a problem.
But it was a good movie. It truly was. Back in 2006, Hank said, okay, I give up. Where's the cuffs? Y'all go ahead and take me to jail. And they did. Hank Jr. surrendered to police after an alleged assault happened. In the end, Hank would be cleared of all of this, but, well, he was still cuffed, and that didn't make him happy. Hank is not somebody you want to make mad.
No, he got connection.
He does. He ain't never going back to Fox and Friends.
No.
They tripped him up there and got him well relieved of doing the Monday Night Football, and there'll never be anybody else that does it.
No,
So.
that was the best intro there was.
And we also should apply for this job. I think we would be great critics at this. Why we haven't been contacted.
I was just thinking that because we would let y'all know what was really worth a flip.
Yeah. Roger Ebert. How do you pronounce that? Ebert?
Ebert
passed away. He was of those guys that gave the thumbs up, thumbs down for movies. Roger
and
Ebert, maybe?
The other one was real skinny.
Yeah.
If they ever went thumbs up, I didn't go watch it.
Because
if they went thumbs down, I'd go see it.
You're right. It truly was opposite of whatever they said.
I had no idea where they got their...
Dirty Harry, thumbs up. We'll tell you what movies are really good.
Yeah, we will let you know what you need to go spend your money on.
310 to Yuma.
That's
Whoa, that was a really good show.
What was that water show that came out about 2 years ago?
Waterworld?
No, this one was about somebody marrying water.
Now I missed that one.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you should have missed it.
It went to one of these, it's getting all these awards. For what? These people have lost their mind.
They're trying to push agendas, and it's not. I wish somebody would wake up, as you take Maverick, Top Gun, which people like patriotic things. They like stories that they can relate to.
And I watched it again the other night, Maverick. It was good.
Yeah, there you go.
Jennifer says we got a Mississippi boy on American Idol, Colin Straw.
See, is that not the guy that is not really from Mississippi but has family members?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. He's got his grandparents are from Mississippi. He lived in Louisiana and come saw them on the weekend or during the summer, and he lives in Tennessee now.
Right, and he has some kinfolks in Louisiana, and I saw where he was trying to claim Louisiana. And what that's all about is where you can get votes. He may have a closer connection than we really realize, but not actually from here, I don't believe.
I don't think so now that I remember the name, but I have watched him sing, and he is.
Is he?
He's pretty good.
I saw a picture of him, and then I saw another picture of him, and I didn't even recognize him.
I couldn't spot him out of a lineup.
He had a cowboy hat on one, and then one he didn't, and I didn't recognize him after that. But if I'm wrong on that, please let us know. Yeah, we'd like to know. Siskel, that's
Siskel
right.
and Ebert. Yeah.
We were beating all around the bush. Y'all forgive us.
All right, somebody said, yes, he's from
Gatton?
I can't see with or without.
Gatnan, Mississippi. Gatton. Huh.
Gatton.
Oh, well, we'll dig deeper into that.
Maybe so.
Good morning, good morning.
Nothing adds more value to your home than well-manicured landscaping. Distinctive Borders can transform the look of your residential or commercial landscaping with continuous decorative concrete curbing. Distinctive Borders adds an attractive, durable, and permanent solution that will add value and prestige to the overall appearance of your home's landscape. Choose from a custom range of colors and patterns at an affordable price. Call them today for your free estimate and design idea. Distinctive Borders, 601-490-3678.
Hello, my name's Kenneth Graham, and I'm running for coroner of Lauderdale County. For over 50 years, Lauderdale County's been represented by professional, and competent coroners. I would like to continue that tradition. Over the next several months, I want to educate the public on what the coroner does and dispel any myths about the coroner job. I can show you that I will be the most professional coroner there is. So please vote for me August the 8th.
Paid for by the Committee for the Election of Kenneth Graham.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
Are you looking for a trustworthy place to buy your next car or truck? Visit my friends at Massey Supermart Auto Sales. They've been doing business since 1955. There's a reason they've been in business for so long. They have fair prices, superior service, and repeat customers. For your next quality pre-owned vehicle, it's Massey Supermart Auto Sales. Taking care of your car needs at 1023 Highway 39 North.
Profit dealer, Massey Supermart.
Well, as we get ready for Easter, you need a fern, and our friends out at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply have exactly what you're looking for when it comes to any type flower for the garden, to the home. They've got all of that for you there. Fresh centipede if you're looking to fix the yard, and I've seen a lot of spots that are missing in yards, and it's aggravating. Go ahead and get you some sod, put it down. It's a lot quicker than the seed side of that. A great bargain on this as supplies are running low. Make sure to get yours now. And anything that you may need for the outside, they're taking care of you there at the Farm Supply. From benches to anything inside the gift shop, they've got all this birdhouses, if you like seeing that. Yeah, just in time this year. And, of course, got to have some turkey calls. All there at the Farm Supply, from boots, supplies, and, well, horse feed, cow feed, anything, sweet feed. See them at the Farm Supply, exit 151. They're on 49th. Visit with them today. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, so Jerome said something about 4 people shot and killed near Cancun's. We did some research there.
What did we find out?
We found out they did find 4 bodies that was near the same area that someone had got killed. Was it like a couple of weeks ago?
Right.
Ago? Don't know any nationality. They haven't released any of that yet. Less than a week after a tourist was shot in nearby Puerto Morelos. Yeah, whatever that is. You thought you was bad, didn't
Yeah, I did. Those days, you're supposed to say it faster and keep a straight face like you knew what you were talking about. Everybody goes,
Puerto
what?
Morelos.
And then they think they didn't know how to say it.
Hey, that works for me. 3 of them were found in a lot near Cancun's beachside hotel along Cucacalan Boulevard. And then they found the 4th one in some
CNN is going to steal Odie any day now. It's coming. Y'all, he's just going to be disappeared one day. You're going to see him up there in a suit.
On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
But 4 people. Now we'll see what we can find out about this.
Yeah,
Always,
so maybe they'll update that.
Such a big vacation spot Cancun is for people to go and take these boat rides over there.
And the cruise ship doesn't stop there, or ours don't. So that's not a place that we go. We go to Cozumel. So Cancun's not really a stop like that.
We had the Meridian Fire Department done their job last night as we go to here to report this. They were out and about last night, and they took care of somebody. The house was in full flames when they arrived. No one was hurt. It was in the 2300 block of 41st Avenue. Thankfully, everybody got out okay. That at the end of the day is all that matters.
That's right. And them guys, they do an excellent job.
We got notice that a young lady from our area is missing. She had gone to New Orleans. Let's pull this up. If you've seen this young lady, she was last seen in New Orleans on March 30th around the 800 block of Bourbon Street. Contact the New Orleans Police Department, or you could call here at 911 anywhere you're at to report that you've seen her. Shauna Riley Halford.
And they released some information that she's got some schizophrenia and some other issues.
May not have her medication.
Taking her medication, so she may not be in her right mind if you see her. So just call 911, get some authorities to go and check that out, and try not to get involved with that too much.
Yeah, we certainly hope she's found okay. Boy, we had a lot of fender benders yesterday. I was looking over this. Highway 39, we had an accident there near Walmart there, near Harry Mayer's. Late yesterday afternoon was one of the ones. Another one here, this is a common place there at the Texas turnaround. As you go to make that loop, boom, it happens. Now, these were no one seriously hurt, but boy, they were happening left and right throughout the day yesterday. Here we go. Let's go to 14th Street. Here's one that happened there also, Odie.
Yeah.
Right by the pain clinic.
People just don't pay attention anymore.
Yeah, it does. Let's see here. We had a major accident late yesterday afternoon. We don't know the condition of anybody. Out by Mississippi Power on Highway 45. The traffic was blocked for quite some time as they were cleaning this up. It was a 2-vehicle accident right there at Hillside Drive, almost directly across from Mississippi Power.
Yeah.
So we hope everybody is recovering okay from that. But that's all the information that we've got on that currently. So we do hope everything is okay with them. Did we have gunshots? We'll tell you about that next as we get this day underway.
The Square Peg Mini Mall, located across from the Neshoba County Co-op in Philadelphia, Mississippi, is a family-owned business that promises to treat you like family. The Square Peg Mini Mall has been operating for over 10 years and boasts over 30 vendors with a rotating inventory to fit that something you're looking for. Inventory is constantly updating, so there's always a chance for a surprise when you step inside. Come visit the Square Peg Mini Mall, located on 335 West Main Street in Philadelphia, Mississippi.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Health Now is your locally owned medical equipment store. Every person's need is a little different, and they offer a little bit of everything, from hospital beds, wheelchairs, reclining back wheelchairs, breathing treatments, CPAPs and supplies. They even have walkers, bath products, and oxygen. And the great thing about Health Now is they offer same-day service. They're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and on call 24/7. Health Now Medical Equipment, where we treat our patients like family.
Hi, I'm Nick Lisi. I am owner of Pinch and Tails Crawfish Shack here in Marion, Mississippi. We are located right across the street from the Subway Sandwich Shop, right next to the Little Griddle. If you're a seafood lover, we have the absolute best seafood in town. We carry crawfish, shrimp, lobster tails, raw oysters, snow crab, corn potato sausage, all the fixins. And for all of your special orders and catering needs, please call 601-934-0598. We're located in downtown Marion.
You know, one thing that you'll notice is they're clean. Have you noticed this new logo at Maple's One Stop Shop?
Even the truck is clean.
There you go.
Man, I tell you.
If you're looking for food, they've got it there in Collinsville, or you can find it at the St. Paul store there. It's great food, breakfast, and also lunch being served. Menus up every day. Visit them. Drop in. Get something great to eat. You'll be glad that you did. And as always, if you need a Snickers bar, if you're feeling like Roseanne Barr and you want to get rid of that, get you a Snickers.
Yeah, I tell you, you go out to Collinsville, and it's not just the same thing every day. Every day you've got your own menu of good home cooking. Or you can go down to 29th Avenue and you can have the just original chicken strips, potato logs. You can't beat them potato logs, I'm telling you. They are good, and these folks will say, hey, they are nice, the building's clean. I get my coffee at the country store. Wonderful people, and will treat you so much like family when you come in.
Maple's One Stop Shop. They're there to help you out there in the Meridian area. Coming up on the top of the hour, and I got a message right before 6 o'clock. Hey, I just heard numerous gunshots in the area of 23rd Avenue this morning. We don't know who, what, or why. Most likely it was a drive-by in the air and some forth. We have not gotten any word that any damage happened, but that was right around 6 a.m. We also got reports of gunshots overnight last night. It would be in the area of 63rd Place. Now, again, no one hurt, no one injured with this. but still the same. It did happen last night. And I want to say I had another one, if I'm not mistaken, 38th Avenue, as we pull that up, right there. This would be off to the right there. Again, the 1200 block of there, and no injury reports with that either. So
see something, say something. Let's get this down to where we don't talk about gunshots.
That's right. You can put a stop to it.
That's right.
Out on Chicken House Road, where it joins in, tell me if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Prescott Road last night.
That's it, Prescott and Chicken House.
We had a car fire there last night. The volunteer fire department jumped to the scene to go put that out.
Price Hawk. Why did I say Prescott? Price Hawk. Price Hawk and Chicken House Road.
I cannot get that out correctly. Prescott. I'm going to learn. I kept trying to say Dak Prescott is the way it was coming out. I knew it was wrong, and then my mind just couldn't work with it.
Well, I can't speak anything in Spanish.
Well, we had somebody say that they thought you'd do well going national on television.
Look at there.
We'll see.
I'm having too much fun right here with y'all. I'm loving it.
Oh, there you go. We're moments away from having to get out here. We did find this out. In Mississippi, one of only 2 states now that has passed a law for residents to get pet insurance. And you're thinking, well, I went to the vet and I know why.
Yeah, when Bert got bit by that snake, that cost us $400.
So now, I don't know what the cost of insurance for your dog is going to be, but expect that to happen. That's a new thing that has passed. We'll find out about that more and more. We'll talk to an insurance agent and to see how much that's going to cost. I'm sure it's like anything else. It's got some things you can and can't claim.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be like our health insurance for us.
Right.
We'll see,
Let you know.
Pets need it.
We've come to the end of our time once again, Odie.
Golly.
Coming back again tomorrow.
That's right. 23 hours away. We'll be back with another show to bring in your Wednesday this time.
Hump Day is on the way. We can't say thank you enough, and we just want to say God bless to each and every one of you for supporting us and making all of this happen. Thanks so much.
Good morning.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: